Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge outdoor wall sconce called a Rook Large. There are two sizes smaller than this. There's also an awesome post light. Check it out. This is 30, 49, 35. It's going to come in at 25.9 inches overall height. That's just 26 to me. 6.5 inches wide, which means it's going to easily go over your 4-inch junction box, and a projection from the wall out of 6.4 inches. Backplate is the same size, 29.5 by 6.5. Mounting height's 13 inches from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your electrical outlet box. Let's talk more about that. If you're on our site, HandmadeInVermont.com, and you're on the page for this fixture, look over on the right-hand side. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations, instructions, PDF. So click on that for me and open it up. You're going to see a lot of great info. Full parts list, how to put the glass on. Most important thing, it's going to show you detailed drawings of the back plate and how the back plate's comprised of a front plate with a wall built around the whole thing. So when it's up against your building, it's actually a box back there, and there's enough wire that you can run that wire all the way to the top of that back plate. So there's a lot of good info. You should take advantage of that. And that's going to be the same deal on all of our fixtures. So just remember, those things are there. Glass is coming in at 4 inches in diameter, 4.02, 22.68 inches tall. That's a big piece of glass, and that's going to be able to accommodate lots of different LEDs if you guys want to go there. So let's talk about that. Hubbardton says that actually for incandescent, if you guys want to go for incandescent, you're going to be limited to a 100-watt incandescent light bulb. These are the old ones we used to have when we were kids. Remember those? If you guys want to go beyond that, there's tons of LEDs that exist out in the world you can use in this. The only caveat is it has to get into the glass. Remember, it's a 4-inch diameter. You know, this is an A21 bulb. This is bigger than a lot of us ever use, and this is coming in a smidge, like 2 3/4 inches in diameter. This would be fine. I can find this up to 150-watt equivalent if I want to. This one's probably 100-watt equivalent. This is an A19. This is the standard size light bulb, just like that one we looked at before, the old incandescent. I can find this up to 100-watt equivalent out in the world. This is a T10. So this actually, it's a little longer, skinny. This is a 60-watt equivalent LED. These are commonly used in exit signs, so you can use one of these too. So what I'm trying to say is use an LED if you guys want to. You can put in whatever your little heart desires. Choose the color temperature of the light coming out of that. So this is the warm light coming down on my hands. That is 3,000 Kelvin. That's the same kind of warmth coming out of an incandescent bulb. If you guys like that cooler daylight, you can do that too. That's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin. You guys have to make sure you notice that when you're buying your bulbs. If you're in a hardware store, it's going to be on the box, and if you're on Amazon or any website, it'll tell you straight off the bat. Warm white is 3,000 Kelvin, and then everything else from there, 4,000, 5,000, is going to be that whiter light. It's a dimmable sconce. If you guys want to put this in a back porch or a deck and you want to sit back there with your friends drinking wine after dinner, you can do that. Just put it on a dimmer, buy a dimmable bulb, and buy the switch, that's a dimmer switch, it's set up for LEDs if you guys are going to do that without a problem. If you are in California and you are pulling permits, and the reason you're pulling permits is because you're doing new construction or renovation, and a building inspector is going to come out and hassle you over all that, he is going to make, or she is going to make you do this, and this is most likely what they want you to do. It's a GU24 socket with a GU24 setup, and it basically locks you into not being able to use an incandescent in the future. So just remember that. It's the same deal if you guys are doing a LEED certified building. That's LEED. And that's going to be if you're building brand new commercial or residential and you want to go after those tax credits, and they'll make you do this thing too. But everybody else out there, you know, buy the incandescent version of this and then just, you know, go crazy. You know, whatever you want to put in for an LED, you can do. Just kind of keep that in mind. So I want to touch on Hubbardton Forge's glass for just a second. Hubbardton Forge's opal glass is not just another piece of white glass. This is actually hand-blown glass. All of their glass is hand-blown. And to begin with, it's actually a clear piece of glass to start with. And they come in, they blow a second layer on the inside of white glass. Then they come back and they do a third step where they sandblast the entire outside. So you'll notice when you get these in your hands, they actually have layers of glass on them on the end. You can see them on these two pieces. And it gives it this really soft, semi-transparent, kind of milky quality. It's a soft glowing piece. Really, really pretty. You know, they're really obsessed about details at Hubbardton Forge, and a lot of people don't. I don't think they appreciate it out in the world, but you appreciate it because that's why you guys are here watching this video. There you go. Let's talk about something else. Same kind of idea. They only use aircraft-grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh, extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture, and they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, what it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right? Where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over on the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures, and you can bring that tablet in, and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets and custom things, are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.